Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee for our encounter within the Gaylord Entertainment Center. Tonight, the Nashville Predators look to take down the Chicago Blackhawks. I'm Bill Peterson, bringing you all the play-by-play coverage with Mike Weiss providing your color commentary.
And whoever thought the league couldn't make a team survive in the land of country music? The Predators have a way of surprising you, particularly against the Blackhawks.
Home ice is where the Blackhawks did most of their damage. They need to learn to take that winning attitude on the road. If they can accomplish that, they'll be tough to beat.
A little bit of inner turmoil on the team left the Blackhawks with an early exit out of the playoffs last season. They need to learn to get along if they want to go further in the postseason. The Blackhawks have been doing very well lately. Let's hope they continue to win. Predators seem to be doing everything right. They can't help but win.
Nashville is quickly getting a professional team that they can be proud of. The Predators may be young and inexperienced, but don't tell them that, as it is something they just don't believe.
For having an expansion team, Nashville really gets out there and supports their Predators. Phil Housley is the perfect complement for a defensive-minded partner. He's agile and can really fly when he needs to. He's also a huge threat on the power play. Being one of the smaller defensemen in the league hasn't slowed down Tiemanen's offensive prowess. He can still carry the puck with confidence and unload a solid shot.
Takes it past the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. With saves like that, it could be a long night for them. Orzov breaks up the play. That was a great stop by Thibault. Zhebnov moves it to Daze. Brings it past the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Save! Argapov carries it past the red line. Orzov carries it over the blue line. He must have puck magnets in that glove. He passes it back to Erot. Over to the right wing. And he takes a wrist shot. Housley sends it in front over to Kapotsev. Passes it over to Daze. He passes it to the right wing. Carries it past the blue line. Sends it back to the defenseman. If they have any chance of taking this game, he's got to continue to make stops like that. Holder sends it over to Walker. He sends it back to Trepanier. Nylander carries it over the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. He makes the save. Dunham sends it in front of the net. Leguan passes to Gilchrist. Brings it past the red line. Over to the right wing. Walker sends it to the left wing. He takes the backhand shot. Grabbed out of the air. Clem sends it to Nylander. He passes back to the defenseman. Nylander just gets robbed by Dunham. Vandenbush brings it over the blue line. Perreault plays it up to the center. Wilm passes it over to the left wing. He sends it up the middle. Housley sends it up over to Probert. Vandenbush takes it past the blue line. He plays it back over to Korolev. Dunham passes it over to Delmore. Hartnell brings the puck up through the zone. Brings it past the blue line. Karpatsev passes it off to Zhamnov. Carries it over the blue line. He slides it to Daze. Argapov takes the puck up. Thibault passes it over to Bell. Daze takes the puck up through the zone. He makes a centering pass, and he is just getting warmed up. He takes the slap shot. Boy, he makes the hard saves look easy. Thomas sends it back to Fleury. He isn't letting the shooter see any daylight behind him at all. He lets the backhand shot go. Save by Dunham. Trepanier slides it to Orjog. That is the kind of save that will set the tone for his team for the rest of the game. Argapov brings it over the red line, carries it past the blue line. Mironov sends it up to the center. Nylander carries it past the red line. Trepanier sends it off over to Holder. Thomas brings it over the blue line. He's got no problem making the save. Dunham sends it in front over to Argapov. He passes it over to Arat. Pass back over to Orzad. Delmore brings the puck up. Argapov takes it past the blue line. Daze passes over to Zhamnov. Timonen brings the puck up through the zone. He plays it up to the center, and he takes a wrist shot. Argapov moves it back to Arat. Bell brings the puck to the zone. Daze brings it past the blue line. Moves it back to Karpatsev. Takes it past the red line. Daze intercepted by Delmore. Leguan carries it over the red line. Housley passes it over to Karpatsev. Zhamnov brings it past the red line. Bell sends it to the left wing. Delmore moves it over to Leguan. He's on the breakaway. Save by Thibault. Pops sends it to Bell. Carries it over the blue line. Stalemate as we take a break from the action. It's all tied up at 0. Mike, break down the first period for us.
The Blackhawks have more shots on goal, Bill, but it hasn't made a difference in the score.
Zhamnov sends it up to the center. Daze carries it past the blue line. That was a great stop by Dunham. He takes the backhand shot. That was a great save. Delmore passes it to the right wing. Walker brings it over the red line. And he's checked by Housley. Thibault passes to Zhamnov. He passes it off over to Bell. And he takes a wrist shot. What a save! He takes a snapshot. He lets the backhand shot go. Saved by the post. And he takes a wrist shot. Save made by Dunham. Orzov takes the puck up. Brings it over the blue line. That was a terrific save by Thibault. Irak sends it back to Argapov. That shot deflected off his skate. Daze carries it past the red line. Orzov brings the puck up. Irak carries it over the red line. Nylander sends it over to Thomas. He centers the pass. He takes the backhand shot. He stoned him. Orzov takes the puck up through the zone. Checked hard by Moranov. Holder takes it past the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Walker passes it over to the left wing. Gilchrist centers it to Leguan. Thomas brings the puck up through the zone. And he takes a wrist shot. That was a great save. And he takes a wrist shot. Great save. He's taken up where he left off last period.
We would like to welcome the Booster Club to today's game.
When the rest of the defense fails, it's nice to have this guy to fall back on. Dunham has the most losses of any goalie in the NHL with 27. Dunham takes the stick and redirects the shot away. We've got a face-off to the left of Dunham. Trepanier sends it up to Walker. Leguan takes it past the red line. And he takes the step shot. What a save! Karpatsev passes it over to Zhemnov. He sends it up the center. He lets the backhand shot go. That's an easy save for him. Trepanier sends it in front to Holder. He relays it over to Gilchrist. He takes the backhand shot. Daze brings the puck through the zone. Bell passes it off over to Housley. Zhemnov. He scores low.
This goalie's routinely out of position, so giving up goals is nothing new for him.
Now that was a critical goal away from home. The goalie couldn't get back across the crease to stop that one-timer by Daze.
He decides to go low on this one, and bang, it pays off.
Nylander is the team leader in face-off percentage.
Chicago
Gilmore
Gold
slides it over to Tavanen.
55, Eric Daze.
Arkapaw brings it past the blue line. Saved by Thibault. Iran sends it off to Orzov. Save!
10 minutes,
Thibault
42
loves
seconds.
that shot out of the air. Nylander sends it over to the right wing. Thomas moves it back to Clem. He passes it to the left wing. Fleury passes it to the right wing. Saved by Dunham. Delmore passes over to Orzov. Carries it over the blue line. He passes it over to Arat. Timonen passes it over to Arkapaw. The Nashville Predators have definitely struggled at times. Any thoughts on that, Mike?
Now, Nashville hopes to draft well this year and beef up their defense. They need more depth in the back line.
Face-off to the right of Thibault. Housley moves it to Daze. Brings the puck up, brings it past the red line. He sends it to Zhemnov. He centers the puck. Bell sends it over to the right wing. Holder sends it over to Hartnell. Carries it past the red line. Centering pass to Willem. Daze plays it up to the center. This faceoff is to the right of the goalkeeper. Vandenbush sends it to the left wing. Probert passes to Korolev. Vandenbush passes to the defenseman. He passes it up the center. That was a great save. Leguan brings it over the red line. He passes it over to Walker. Plays it up to the center. The puck was behind him when he gloved it out of midair. And he takes a wrist shot. That was a great stop by Thibault. Karpatsev sends it up to Vandenbush. Gilchrist carries it over the red line. Korolev sends it to Kapatsev. Probert takes it past the red line. He sends the puck back over to Vandenbush. Skranstich passes it over to the left wing. Gilchrist brings it past the red
1
line.
minute remaining in the second period.
Walker sends it to the left wing. Korolev sends it back over to Mironov. He lets the slap shot go. 1 period remaining. It's a lead for the Chicago Blackhawks. 1-0. Hey, Mike, let's see if the stats reflect the scoreboard.
The Predators need to shoot more if they want to take the lead. The Blackhawks are being more physical and as a result are leading this game.
The referee will drop the puck for the next period. Karpatsev brings it over the red line. Housley passes it to the right wing. Daze passes it to Bell. We're going to see a hooking penalty called on. Timonen.
And it looks like they're going to get a power play opportunity off of this one, Bill.
We're going to have a face-off to the right of Dunham.
Nashville penalty to number 44, Kimmo Timonen. 2 minutes for hooking. Time of the penalty, 1
Mironov
minute.
sends it
4
up to the
seconds.
center. Zhevnov carries it past the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Oh, and he blocks the shot. Passes it to the right wing. Sent back over to Fleury. Well, some teams will beat themselves if you wait long enough, but not the Blackhawks.
The Blackhawks don't spend much time in the penalty box. They're a disciplined team who don't let their emotions land them in the box.
Face-off to the right of Dunham. Penalty over. Housley passes it off to Mironov. Timonen slides it to Arkhipov. Orzov takes it past the blue line. Sends it back to the defenseman. He takes the slap shot. Glove save. Thibault passes it to Housley. Arkhipov moves it back to Orzov. Passes to Timonen. Irat makes a centering pass over to Orz. It's a goal. Orzov scores on the wrist shot.
Oh, yeah. That gives the fans something to celebrate.
And celebrating they are. The wrist shot comes so quickly that the goalie can't react fast enough to the shot by Orzov. Mironov sends it over to the right wing. Daze sends it back over to Bell.
Assist to number 19.
Mironov passes it to the right wing. Holder
And
takes
to
the
number
puck up.
25.
Daze passes it over to the left wing. Bell sends it over to the right wing.
Minutes, 9 seconds.
Gilchrist sends it off to Walker. Great check behind the net by Mironov. He sends it off to Bell. Carries it over the red line. Daze brings it over the blue line. Penalty on the Nashville Predators.
Well, that penalty's going to put them on the power play.
Face off to the left of Dunham.
Nashville penalty to number 41, Brent Gilchrist, 2 minutes for elbowing. Time of the penalty, 7 minutes, 50 seconds.
Clem takes the puck up through the zone. Sullivan passes to Thomas. Karpatsev passes it to the right wing. The penalty has now expired. He passes it to the right wing. Thomas passes it to Sullivan. He takes a snapshot, deflected out front by Dunham, and he takes a wrist shot. Zhebnov centers it over to Daze. Timonen moves it over to Arkhipov, carries it past the red line. Long pass to Erat. He sends it up the middle to Orzhov, and he takes a wrist shot. Karpatsev sends it to Daze. Brings it past the red line. He lets the backhand shot go. Amazing! Dunham stops the go-ahead goal. Housley gets it over to Thomas. Arkhipov passes over to Erat. Centers it over to Orzhov. Past his glove in the leg. Karpatsev sends it up over to Housley. Passes over to the left wing. Oh, it's intercepted. Walker brings it past the blue line. Pass to Gilchrist. He moves it over to Legwand. Thibault looked good on that last save, Mike.
Jocelyn Thibault has had one 30-win season. That year he helped the Chicago Blackhawks make the playoffs for the first time in 5 years.
Nylander leads his team in face-off percentage. Clem sends it over to Nylander. Fleury sends it to the left wing. Thibault logged a nice save there, Mike.
He doesn't take full advantage of his frame to cover the net. Thibault hunches in the crease and leaves holes up high. He's worked on standing up more, but needs to do it every night.
Nylander is the team leader in face-off percentage. Timonen sends it to his defenseman. Walker carries it over the blue line. Nylander passes it to Thomas. Carries it past the blue line. He takes the backhand shot. Stopped. Dunham stops the go-ahead goal. He gets caught offside.
Well, if you are in section 201, row K, seat 2 and 3, you
Thomas just gets robbed by Dunham.
Congratulations.
In a close game, winning these faceoffs is big. Clem takes it past the red line. It's pretty late in the season, but they're trying to make a run at the playoffs. That should quiet the crowd. Can you walk us through that sequence, Mike?
He switched the backhand on that one, and it pays off.
Chicago goal
Proper
scored
moves it
by
back
number
over to
23,
Marano.
Ryan Vandenbush. Assist to number 42, John Clem.
The Blackhawks love fast-paced games. That's where they feel most at home.
16 minutes, 55 seconds.
It can be a real advantage to win the majority of faceoffs late in the game. Elmore sends it back over to Timonen. Korolev passes it off to Vandenbush. Clem brings the puck up through the zone. Wilm takes it past the blue line. The Nashville Predators look like they're pulling the goalie for the extra attacker. He slides it over the Vandenbush.
1 minute.
Brings it over the blue line.
Remaining in the third period.
And an empty net goal for the Chicago Blackhawks. Hey, Mike, what does the replay show?
Well, that should just about put an end to this game, Bill.
Famous last words, Mike.
Chicago goal scored
Holder
by
slides
number
it to
24,
Orgeron.
Bob Probert. Assist.
He takes the
to number
snapshot.
23,
Save.
Ryan Vandenbush. And to number 42.
The Hawks play much better at home. During the 2001-2002 season, they finished with a record of 28-7, 5-1.
We've got a face-off to the left of Tebow. Odeline sends it in front over to Daze. The Chicago Blackhawks prevail 3-1. That ends ESPN's coverage of tonight's game. Good night from the Gaylord Entertainment Center.
And now, for the 3 stars of the game, the number 3 star, Eric Daze. The number 2 star, John Clem. The number 1 star, Ryan Vandenbush.